this is such an exciting find because we found these skeletons that are so very, very well preserved. Nothing we've seen before for a long time anyway. Normally we would be lucky to find a few teeth in the graves, but here we have an entire skeleton lying in the grave.
Archaeologists in the country of Denmark have unearthed a Viking-age burial ground containing some 50 exceptionally well-preserved skeletons. Excuse me, the burial site was discovered during a routine survey ahead of infrastructure work.
Those remains were preserved thanks to favorable soil chemistry. It's chalky earth there with high water levels. Now researchers have to figure out who these people were. They don't think they were warriors, but researchers have found jewelry and brooches and necklaces in one elaborate grave.
It's a little bit like a jigsaw puzzle, you know, all the various puzzle parts will be placed together. So we're really hoping to sort of gain the larger pictures, both who were the people that were living out there, who did they interact with, how were they dressed, which type of jewelry were in fashion around 1100 years ago.
Now, not long after those people are believed to have lived and died, one of their Viking relatives led a group of the first Europeans to reach mainland North America.
Around the year 1000, Leif Erikson and about 30 other people set out from Greenland to explore lands that had been sighted to the southwest. They wound up landing in what is today called Newfoundland. They didn't stick around, though.
But in 1998, a crew of 10 people recreated that trip in a replica of a Viking ship that was built in Phippsburg. Kevin Kelly was there when they came ashore.
It's a chilly reception for the 10-member crew aboard the Snorre. After 87 days and 1,800 miles, this Viking ship replica finally arrived in Newfoundland.
What the Vikings did was just so amazing, and people don't know it. And this like boat shows, you know, it shows everything right up close. Especially since we had no motor or anything, it was just like we had to be like Vikings. We had to like go where nature let us go.
Nature brought them from Greenland across the Davis Strait to Baffin Island and eventually south to Newfoundland. It's the same route Viking voyager Leif Erikson traveled 1,000 years ago. Though this crew brought along some modern amenities like dry soup and severe weather gear, the trip was much the same. No radars, just the sun and the stars. And no motor, just the wind and the strength of the crew.
The hardships that you normally think of living on a boat, like just being out in the open all the time, it's cold, it's wet, it's miserable, those are things I think that we dealt with really well, just they were part of our normal life.
The trip may have been cold and wet, but it was beautiful as well. Icebergs lined the way. Near northern Labrador, the crew says, the trip got especially tough. There was no wind to fill the sail.
That's what we had to do in order to keep going, was to row day after day in flat calm. And with no wind, it was very frustrating because we were feeling like it's late in the season. We got to keep going if we want to get there.
They did get there, and with their families waiting, the crew swam to shore in Lonsa Meadows, the only confirmed Viking settlement in North America. For the folks on board the Snorre, it's a dream come true.
Kevin Kelly reporting in 1998. They were the first crew to complete that trip in a Viking ship in 600 years.
Unique group to get together to do a journey like that.
I know, to find the right people to do that
We're
with.
up for that.
Right.
I'd be interested if there's a motor. Other than that, I'm good.
What a journey, though.